Greetings, seekers of inner strength and wisdom. Today, let us embark on a journey into the depths of the human psyche, unraveling the tendrils that bind us to mental weakness. Drawing from the ancient well of Stoicism, we will confront these shadows and emerge as architects of our own fortitude. Before we dive into our exploration, I kindly ask for your support. Please consider liking this video to help us spread the wisdom of Stoicism. If you're not subscribed yet, I highly recommend subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Let's journey together towards greater self-awareness and resilience. 1. Clinging to the illusion of control. In the labyrinth of our thoughts, where shadows dance, we often find ourselves entangled in the illusion that we hold the reins of external events. It's a seductive deception, a mirage that beckons us into the realm of false omnipotence. Stoicism, with the sage Epictetus as our guide, unveils the profound truth concealed in the recesses of our psyche. Epictetus, a whisperer through the corridors of time, reminds us with a voice as ancient as the cosmos itself. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This proclamation, a beacon of Stoic enlightenment, pierces through the darkness of our misguided perceptions. The crux of Stoic wisdom lies not in the futile pursuit of mastering the external, for it is an ever-shifting mosaic beyond our grasp. Instead, the key to true resilience lies in the alchemy of mastering our reactions to the unpredictable tapestry of life. In this revelation, we find the sanctuary of our power, the power to sculpt our destinies not through futile resistance to the uncontrollable, but through the mastery of our inner realm. As we confront the tempests that rage around us, the Stoic path becomes a guide through the storm. It teaches us that the locus of our control rests not in the external chaos, but in the sacred territory of our responses. Like a skilled artisan shaping a masterpiece, we wield the chisel of our reactions to carve meaning from the raw materials of circumstance. Epictetus beckons us to relinquish the futile desire to bend the external world to our will, and instead invest our energy in the sovereign realm of our own reactions. In doing so, we unveil a reservoir of strength, resilience, and untapped potential. The Stoic's journey is not a futile battle against the uncontrollable. It is an inner odyssey, a pilgrimage toward the mastery of self. In the crucible of life's uncertainties, Stoicism becomes a lantern illuminating the path of self-mastery. The shadows may persist, but by embracing the Stoic revelation, we transcend the deceptive allure of external control. We become architects of our destiny, not by wresting command from the world's hands, but by fashioning our responses with the wisdom that echoes through the ages, a wisdom that resounds in the enduring words of Epictetus. 2. Fearing the inevitable. In the hallowed halls of Stoic wisdom, a timeless resonance emanates from the profound utterance of Seneca. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. These words, like an ancient incantation, echo through the corridors of time, imparting a sacred revelation that transcends the mortal veil. Seneca, the Stoic sage, beckons us to confront the omnipresent specter of mortality with a courage that surpasses the confines of mere existence. His wisdom serves as an unyielding call to arms, urging us to shed the shackles of fear that bind our spirits. It is an invitation to dance with the inevitability of our own transience, transforming the dread of death into a catalyst for a life lived with unparalleled richness. To fear death is to reside in the shadows, a prisoner of apprehension that stifles the very essence of living. Seneca, the ancient philosopher, becomes a torchbearer, guiding us out of this shadowed realm. He implores us to embrace mortality, not as a harbinger of doom, but as an ally, a constant companion that heightens the vibrancy of our existence. In accepting the ephemeral nature of life, we untether ourselves from the weight of an impending end. The specter of mortality, once a haunting presence, transforms into a silent muse, inspiring us to seize each moment with an unwavering zest for living. Seneca's wisdom is a testament to the paradoxical truth that embracing the inevitability of death liberates us to truly live. The Stoic call to unshackle ourselves from the fear of the inevitable is an initiation into a realm of boundless possibilities. It is an acknowledgement that, in the face of mortality, the human spirit can soar to extraordinary heights. By discarding the trepidation that surrounds death, we become architects of a life unfettered, unburdened by the looming shadows. Seneca's words resonate not merely as philosophical musings, but as a transformative command, a summons to cultivate a resilience that allows us to navigate the intricate tapestry of existence. In embracing mortality, we not only confront our mortal limitations, but also awaken the dormant powers within, enabling us to carve a legacy that transcends the boundaries of time. As we heed the call to transcend the fear of the inevitable, we unlock the door to a life illuminated by the brilliance of our own mortality. Seneca's wisdom becomes a guiding star, leading us through the darkness and empowering us to forge a path that resonates with the profound vitality of the human spirit. In this embrace of life's impermanence, we discover the true power to live fully, unencumbered by the specter of what awaits us all. 3. Chasing external validation. In the vast theater of human existence, shadows cast by the pursuit of external validation stretch far and wide, enveloping the soul in the murkiness of insecurity. The profound wisdom of Marcus Aurelius pierces through this darkness with an admonition that echoes through the corridors of time. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Within these words lies a revelation that transcends the temporal boundaries of ancient Rome, offering a timeless beacon of enlightenment for those willing to heed its call. In the relentless quest for external approval, the shadows of weakness find fertile ground, entwining themselves around the roots of our self-worth. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, beckons us to turn our gaze inward, away from the ephemeral applause of the world. The true essence of strength, he proclaims, emerges not from the fleeting whispers of others, but from the fires of self-approval that burn within the crucible of our own convictions. To seek validation outside oneself is to surrender the reins of one's identity to the capricious winds of external judgment. The shadows lengthen as we navigate the treacherous terrain of conforming to others' expectations, losing sight of the authentic self in the process. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic luminary, implores us to break free from this self-imposed captivity and turn our discerning gaze inward. In the sacred sanctuary of self-approval, true strength is forged. It is a strength that arises not from the applause of the multitude, but from an unwavering alignment with one's principles and values. The fires within, stoked by the recognition of our own worth, become the crucible in which the authentic self is tempered and refined. The whispers of external approval are transient, like echoes that fade into the vast expanse of time. In redirecting our gaze inward, we navigate a path illuminated by the steady flame of self-validation, a flame that withstands the gusts of external opinion. This inner fortitude becomes a shield against the encroaching shadows of weakness, allowing us to stand resolute in the face of the world's fleeting judgments. Marcus Aurelius, with his Stoic insight, invites us to reclaim our time from the clutches of validation-seeking. In recognizing the preciousness of each moment, we cease to squander the currency of our existence on the pursuit of elusive external affirmations. Instead, we invest in the wealth of self-approval, cultivating a resilience that transcends the ephemeral nature of external acclaim. As we embrace the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the shadows of weakness recede, and the radiance of self-approval illuminates our path. In this inner sanctum, we discover a strength that endures, unshaken by the transient opinions of the world. Let us, then, heed the call to redirect our gaze inward, for it is in the fires of self-approval that the indomitable strength of the human spirit finds its eternal flame. 4. Succumbing to the whispers of desire. Within the intricate labyrinth of our desires, a perilous journey unfolds. A journey where the siren calls of unbridled want beckon, threatening to drown the echoes of reason. The Stoic path, a beacon of wisdom in this labyrinthine expanse, implores us to silence the seductive whispers that lead us astray. In the profound observations of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher of antiquity, we find a guiding light. We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgments about them. Desire, with its intoxicating allure, can become the labyrinth that ensnares the unwary traveler. The Stoics, drawing upon the teachings of Epictetus, unveil the truth that it is not the events themselves that shackle us, but rather the judgments we cast upon them. The call to master our desires becomes a clarion call to navigate this labyrinth with discernment and resilience. To master desire is not to extinguish the flames within, but to channel them with deliberate intent. It is a call to discern between the transient cravings that lead to ephemeral pleasures and the enduring pursuits that align with our true essence. In the crucible of self-mastery, we learn to distinguish between the fleeting shadows of want and the enduring light of fulfillment. The chains of endless craving, forged in the fires of unchecked desire, weigh heavily upon the human spirit. The Stoic sage, with Epictetus as our guide, invites us to break free from these chains by tempering the ardor of our wants. In this liberation, we find not a desolate void, but a space where the authentic self can emerge, unburdened by the shackles of insatiable longing. The Stoic path becomes a pilgrimage, a journey of inner alchemy where desires are transmuted from tyrannical masters into obedient servants. In this transformation, the traveler finds liberation from the incessant demands of the ego, discovering a newfound freedom to navigate the labyrinth of life with grace and purpose. As we heed the Stoic call to master our desires, we unearth a profound truth: the power to shape our own narrative. The events that unfold around us become not chains that bind, but opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Epictetus, in his sagacious wisdom, reminds us that suffering is not inherent in the events themselves, but in our interpretations of them. In the stillness that follows the silence of unbridled wants, the Stoic soul finds solace. The labyrinth of desire, once a maze of confusion, transforms into a sacred space where clarity reigns. It is here, in the mastery of our desires, that the Stoic path reveals its transformative power, a power that liberates us from the entanglements of the labyrinth, allowing us to stride forth with purpose, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to the truest desires of the soul. 5. Resisting the flow of change. In the vast cosmic tapestry, change weaves its silent threads, an omnipresent force that shapes the very fabric of the universe. The Stoic soul, attuned to the rhythm of this cosmic dance, finds resonance in the profound teachings of Heraclitus, who declared, "Change is the only constant." In these words, we encounter a timeless truth, a testament to the ceaseless evolution that governs all existence. Change, like an ethereal maestro orchestrating the symphony of life, commands our attention and demands our acquiescence. The Stoics, drawing inspiration from Heraclitus, invite us to embrace this perpetual flux with a spirit untethered by resistance. To resist the ebb and flow of change is to confront the inexorable void, a chasm that threatens to engulf those who stand defiant against the cosmic current. The Stoic path, illuminated by the wisdom of Heraclitus, extends an invitation to surrender, not to the void, but to the sublime river of existence. In this surrender, we discover a profound serenity, an oasis amidst the tumultuous currents of life. To accept the inevitability of change is to navigate this river with grace, allowing its currents to carry us towards new shores of experience and understanding. To resist change is to wage a futile battle against the very essence of existence. The Stoic soul, however, chooses a different path, a path of acceptance and harmonious coexistence with the cosmic dance. In this surrender, we become like adept dancers, moving in tandem with the intricate choreography of change, finding beauty in the fluidity of transformation. The river of existence, with its twists and turns, carries us through the landscapes of joy and sorrow, growth and decay. The Stoic, in embracing this journey, discovers a resilience that transcends the transitory nature of the material world. The void that threatened to consume the resistant soul becomes, instead, a vast canvas upon which the Stoic paints the masterpiece of a life well lived. Acceptance of change is not passivity, it is empowerment. It is the recognition that in the ceaseless flux lies the fertile ground for growth, wisdom, and self-discovery. The Stoic soul, buoyed by the currents of acceptance, navigates the river of existence with a tranquility that eludes those who cling desperately to the shores of sameness. Heraclitus, the ancient philosopher, bequeaths to us a timeless truth. That change is the very heartbeat of the universe. The Stoic, in aligning with this heartbeat, discovers a profound serenity in the acceptance of life's inherent impermanence. To dance with the cosmic rhythms of change is to embrace the sublime beauty of existence, finding solace not in the stagnant shores of resistance, but in the ever-flowing river that carries us towards the boundless horizons of our own becoming. 6. Neglecting the power of now. In life's grand symphony, the present moment emerges as the most exquisite and precious note, resonating with the potential for joy, fulfillment, and profound meaning. However, amid the orchestration of existence, we often find ourselves entrapped in the echoes of the past or gazing anxiously toward the uncertain cadences of the future. In this delicate dance, the Stoic philosopher Seneca extends a compelling invitation to seize the day, to relish the harmonies of the present, and to recognize that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. The present moment, like a fleeting melody, carries the essence of our lived experience. It is in the now that life unfolds, where the symphony of sensations, emotions, and opportunities harmonies to create a unique and irreplaceable composition. Yet the human mind, prone to wander, often lingers in the corridors of yesteryears or projects its anxieties onto the canvas of an uncertain tomorrow. Seneca, with Stoic clarity, urges us to break free from the shackles of temporal preoccupations and embrace the gift of the present. The pursuit of true happiness, he suggests, lies not in the elusive promises of the future or the melancholic reverie of the past, but in the deliberate and mindful engagement with the notes that dance before us in the current moment. Seizing the day is not merely a call to action, it is an ethos, a way of being that transcends the ephemeral nature of time. It is a conscious choice to immerse ourselves in the richness of the present, extracting the nectar of joy from each passing moment. In doing so, we emancipate ourselves from the burdens of regrets and the anxieties of what lies ahead, embracing a profound serenity that can only be found in the unadulterated experience of the now. The Stoic wisdom embedded in Seneca's counsel encourages us to cultivate a presence of mind that elevates each moment to a state of heightened awareness. True happiness, he suggests, blossoms when we cease to be hostages of time, liberating ourselves from the relentless pursuit of future rewards or the lamentation of past missteps. To enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future is to cultivate a mindful equilibrium, a state of being that acknowledges the impermanence of all things while reveling in the beauty of the fleeting present. Seneca's call to seize the day reverberates as an invitation to savor life's symphony, embracing the melody of each passing moment with an unwavering appreciation for its unique resonance. In the orchestral masterpiece of our lives, Seneca's words become a guiding refrain, prompting us to attune our senses to the present, to revel in the harmonies of now, and to recognize that true happiness is a melody composed in the key of mindful living, a melody that unfolds with each note we choose to seize and cherish in the ever-evolving score of our existence. 7. Allowing external circumstances to dictate internal peace. In the tumultuous arena of life, the Stoic warrior stands as an embodiment of resilience, untouched by the tempests that may assail their external world. The words of Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, resound with timeless wisdom. We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond. Within this declaration lies the crux of the Stoic ethos, a call to arms that transcends the illusions of external tranquility. Life, an unpredictable tapestry of joys and tribulations, unfolds beyond the reach of our control. The Stoic warrior, however, navigates this intricate dance not by manipulating the external threads, but by mastering the art of response. Epictetus beckons us to recognize the sovereignty we wield over our reactions, an empowering realization that forms the bedrock of Stoic resilience. To cling to the illusion of external tranquility is to build castles upon shifting sands, for the world, by its nature, is a stage of constant flux. The Stoic, in contrast, turns their gaze inward, recognizing that true and enduring peace is not contingent upon the capricious whims of circumstance. Instead, it is a fortress cultivated within the depths of the soul, a sanctuary impervious to the storms that may rage without. The Stoic warrior does not deny the existence of external challenges or seek refuge in a false utopia of unbroken serenity. Instead, they confront the tumult head-on, armed with the unwavering knowledge that their inner fortitude is the fulcrum upon which the balance of their well-being pivots. In the crucible of adversity, the Stoic soul finds its mettle. External circumstances may be beyond our command, but the response we craft shapes our destiny. The Stoic warrior, through disciplined introspection, learns to forge a response that transcends the immediate chaos, emerging not as a casualty of circumstance but as a sculptor of their own fate. Cultivating an unshakable peace within is a deliberate practice, an art form that requires dedication and resilience. It involves honing the mind to discern between the transient turbulence of the external world and the enduring calm that resides at the core of our being. The Stoic warrior, through this internal alchemy, discovers that true mastery lies not in subduing the storms but in navigating them with a serene and undisturbed spirit. As Epictetus guides us, the Stoic warrior's journey is an invitation to embrace the dichotomy of existence, to acknowledge the lack of control over external circumstances, while fervently steering the helm of our internal responses. In this dance between chaos and composure, the Stoic warrior emerges as a testament to the indomitable human spirit, a spirit capable of choosing, amid life's storms, the unwavering path of inner peace and resilience. 8. Ignoring the inner citadel. Within the crucible of the soul, where the fires of experience refine the essence of our being, there stands an inner fortress, an impregnable bastion resilient to the external tumult that echoes through the corridors of existence. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor of Stoicism, extends a solemn plea, a timeless call to action. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. In this profound injunction lies an invitation to fortify the citadel within, for it is here that our true strength resides. The crucible of the soul, a metaphorical forge where life's trials and tribulations shape our character, becomes the birthplace of the inner fortress. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic luminary, illuminates the path toward this sanctuary, an inner bastion untouchable by the external storms that may assail us. It is a refuge crafted not from stone and mortar, but from the substance of our thoughts, beliefs, and perspectives. To fortify this citadel, according to Marcus Aurelius, is to recognize the innate power within, the power vested in our own way of thinking. It is a testament to the Stoic principle that true happiness does not hinge upon external circumstances, but is an alchemical product of our internal disposition. The inner fortress, thus, becomes a haven where joy is not contingent upon the whims of the external world, but is a self-sustained flame ignited by the choices we make in interpreting and responding to life's myriad facets. Guarding this sanctuary becomes an imperative task, for within its walls lies the essence of our true strength. The Stoic warrior, as Marcus Aurelius envisions, stands not in opposition to the external world, but in unwavering defense of this inner bastion. It is a call to fiercely protect the sanctity of our thoughts, cultivating a vigilant mindfulness that shields the fortress from the corrosive influences that may seek to breach its walls. The richness of a happy life, as Marcus Aurelius professes, is not found in the abundance of external possessions or transient pleasures, but in the mastery of one's inner realm. The Stoic path, in this wisdom, encourages a deliberate and conscious stewardship of the mind, an art of thinking that transforms the crucible of the soul into an impervious stronghold against the vicissitudes of life. In recognizing the potency within our thoughts, we unveil a profound autonomy, a capacity to shape our own reality. The inner fortress, fortified by the Stoic way of thinking, becomes an anchor in the turbulent seas of existence. It grants us the strength to weather storms with equanimity, to find joy in the simplicity of being, and to navigate the labyrinth of life with unwavering purpose. As we heed Marcus Aurelius's entreaty, we embark on a journey of self-fortification, an odyssey into the heart of our thoughts and beliefs. The inner citadel, once fortified, becomes a source of unassailable strength, a beacon of resilience that guides us through the trials of life. Guard it fiercely, for within its walls resides the key to a happy and fulfilling existence, a treasure trove of contentment that remains impervious to the caprices of the external world. 9. Dwelling on the uncontrollable. In the vast cosmic theater, we, the denizens of existence, play our roles upon a stage that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Yet, as we tread the boards of life, we come to realize that the script we follow is not solely of our own composition. Epictetus, the Stoic sage, whispers a profound truth. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. In this wisdom lies an invitation to release the grip on the uncontrollable, to attune our senses to the cosmic symphony, and to surrender gracefully to the ebb and flow of the universe. The analogy of being players on a cosmic stage unveils the grandeur of our existence, a narrative interwoven with the threads of destiny and the cosmic forces that shape our journey. The recognition that our script is not entirely our own dawns as a liberating revelation, urging us to relinquish the illusion of complete control and embrace the inherent mysteries of our cosmic existence. Epictetus, with his Stoic insights, directs our attention to the balance inherent in our very anatomy. The juxtaposition of 2 ears against 1 mouth serves as a poignant reminder, a call to listen, not merely with our physical senses, but with the receptive faculties of the soul. It is an encouragement to be attuned to the wisdom that permeates the cosmic expanse, to discern the nuanced messages encoded in the symphony of existence. To listen twice as much as we speak is an act of humility, a recognition that the universe speaks in whispers and that, in the quiet spaces between our words, profound revelations may unfold. It is an acknowledgement that surrendering the need to control every narrative allows us to be receptive to the teachings woven into the cosmic fabric, a tapestry rich with lessons and universal truths. The Stoic call to release the grip on the uncontrollable becomes a sacred mantra, echoing through the ages. It invites us to cast away the burdens of futile resistance, to unclench our fists from the illusions of dominion, and to open our hearts to the serendipitous dance of fate. In surrendering, we align ourselves with the natural rhythms of the universe, becoming participants in a harmonious ballet rather than actors in a futile struggle against the current. To surrender to the ebb and flow is to navigate the currents of life with grace. It is an act of acceptance, not of resignation, but of a profound understanding that in the acceptance of the uncontrollable lies our greatest power. In yielding to the cosmic forces, we discover an equilibrium that allows us to move with purpose and poise, riding the waves of destiny rather than resisting their inexorable pull. As we heed the wisdom of Epictetus and embrace the notion that our script is but one thread in the cosmic tapestry, we embark on a journey of receptivity and surrender. In listening to the whispers of the universe, we find guidance, solace, and a deeper connection to the vast expanse of existence. Let us then release our grip on the uncontrollable, attune our ears to the cosmic symphony, and dance with humility and grace within the ebb and flow of the cosmic current. 10. Forsaking the Stoic path. To tread the Stoic path is to embark upon a sacred odyssey, an intimate journey of self-discovery and the cultivation of unwavering resilience. Seneca, the revered Stoic philosopher, imparts a timeless maxim: he suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. In the hallowed corridors of Stoic wisdom, this proclamation serves as a beckoning call to those ready to chart a course toward inner strength. The invitation is clear: do not delay. Embrace the Stoic teachings and forge a path that leads to the sanctum of resilience. As we navigate the labyrinthine shadows within, it is imperative to carry the flame of Stoicism, a flame that transcends temporal boundaries and burns eternal. Seneca's words resonate as an enduring truth, reminding us that suffering need not be an undue burden, but a crucible through which we forge our mettle. In this sacred journey, we discover that the Stoic flame, radiant and unyielding, illuminates the path to mastery over the mind. The Stoic path is not a solitary pilgrimage, but a shared venture. In the echoes of Seneca's wisdom, we find a unifying force, a recognition that we are not alone in our pursuit of inner strength. United in our commitment to Stoic principles, we become a community of seekers, each navigating the intricate terrain of the soul with a shared purpose. This collective journey binds us together in a silent pact, a camaraderie that transcends the individual shadows we confront. As we traverse the abyss of self-exploration, the luminous trail left by Stoic wisdom becomes our guiding light. It pierces through the darkness, dispelling the illusions that obscure our path. The teachings of Stoicism serve as a compass, pointing us toward the shores of inner resilience and fortitude. In the Stoic flame, we find solace, inspiration, and the indomitable courage to face the shadows within. The quest for inner strength is not a solitary pursuit. It is a shared aspiration that knits together the threads of our individual journeys. May the echoes of Stoic wisdom reverberate through our collective endeavors, uniting us in a common resolve. As we navigate the labyrinth, may we emerge not as solitary wanderers, but as beacons of resilience, casting our light upon a world veiled in shadows. In the crucible of the Stoic path, we discover that suffering, when met with the resilience born of wisdom, becomes a transformative force. Seneca's counsel becomes a guiding star, urging us to discern between necessary and unnecessary suffering, and to wield the Stoic flame as a beacon that illuminates the way. Let us then walk this sacred journey together, fortifying our inner citadels with the enduring strength of Stoic principles, and emerging as beacons that radiate resilience in a world seeking solace in the shadows.